What up, y'all? Welcome back, Conspiracy University. Let's get right into this one. Now, as you can see, I have the YouTube channel Conscious X pulled up. And if you're familiar with his content, then you're also familiar with his wife, DivineSade. Now, these two were doing a live stream the other day. And this particular live stream, the title has something to do about bots and NPCs. So I decided to jump on, give a listen for a little bit. When I heard enough of the BS, I went ahead and left a comment. Now, I was immediately attacked, not only by these two, but also everyone in their chat. This particular live stream is no longer there. They actually took it down. So I should have been screen recording, which would have been good for this video. It's too late for that now. So because I was attacked so vigorously, I decided, hey, I have a little bitty YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and make a little video so I can get it off my chest. Now, these two claim to have a monopoly on the truth. They got the Holy Grail. 99% of the world is a bot or an NPC, is what they say. And these two are actually chosen starseeds, along with everyone in their chat. They're also chosen starseeds. The math ain't really math in there if 99% of the world is bots, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm going to do is we're going to go over some of the things here that they claimed that if any of these apply to you, you're a bot. It makes you a bot. And I got a couple other things I want to point out, because since they like to quote unquote expose celebrities and they use numerology and stuff like that, I thought, hey, I'm pretty good at that stuff too. Let's see if we can use some numerology on these two. And, what do you know? We may have uncovered two YouTube sock puppets. Now, again, this is only my opinion, y'all. And it is what it is at this point. One thing that we can also know for sure is that Mr. Conscious X, he's never shown his face. Which is nothing wrong with that. But when you try to say that you don't show yourself due to safety, or some of their followers say that he's trying to protect himself because he's a truther and that they don't want this truth to get out, this monetized truth, that they don't want it to get out. Again, nothing wrong with being monetized. I don't knock the hustle. But they're paying you to put out your entertainment videos. If they wanted to censor you and not have the truth out, you wouldn't have a monetized channel, in my opinion. And also, with all the cameras that we have everywhere, they can see everything. They know everything. So when you have to put your information into YouTube and for the Google AdSense to get your money, right? You got to get paid. Surely they know everything about you, where you live, when you use the restroom, what you eat every day. I'm pretty sure they know everything about all of us. So since I was called a bot, an NPC, and I was attacked, I didn't really appreciate it. There was a little animosity I felt that was, coming at me. And then every other question that I asked afterwards was ignored. Then, of course, ultimately the live stream was removed. It's not there anymore. I went to go check again. It's still not there. So what I'm going to do, let's go over some of these things. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to show y'all some of the numerology and things that may actually tie these two to being some type of agents or something. So let's check it out, yo. Now, before I forget, I wanted to point this out because DivineSade, her channel, at 223 videos, it seems kind of strange to me because, like they like to say, they like to put everything in plain sight, hide it right in front of our faces. 223, we all know, and surely they know the whole skull and bones with the 322 and all that. Now, again, this could be nothing, could be something. But let's continue. So if you go to a grocery store or somewhere like a restaurant or something in public, and a child or a toddler stares at you and gives you a look, sort of like this little Edgar right here, then you would be a bot. This child is a bot. A baby looks at you, like this little one here, it's a little baby bot. Now, these are just things that they said, all right? It's not coming from me. But this would make you a bot. Another thing that would consider you a bot or would make you an NPC, they claim that if you're into any type of new and popular trends or any of the new phrases and words that people like to use, some of these things that's listed here, as you can see, subcultures and niche communities, artificial intelligence, content personalization, social commerce, 5G, chat bots, Ironic that chatbots would be one of the things, right? You know, like calling people bots and NPCs, which is what they do all the time. A lot of the new age stuff that they like to use, numerology, astrology, gematria, all these things that they say would make you a bot is something that their entire content is centered around. But again, what do I know? Let's continue. Meditation. If you're unable to sit down and meditate in any way, or also, they said, if you're not able to be alone somewhere with your own thoughts and just, hanging out by yourself, you're a bot or an NPC. Now, damn, meditation's hard. When real life people got these real world problems going on every day like we do, it ain't always easy to sit there and just meditate. But I guess these ascended starseed masters must have the sauce. So they gotta let us know. Fill us in, give us the information. Or let me guess, you gotta hit that Patreon in order to get that one, right? Let's check out the next one. Now you see here a red shirt. And I picked this particular red shirt because it's one of my favorites. Along with this one. If you like wearing red shirts, you're a bot, NPC. No questions asked. Just seems a little strange though because, me, myself, my complexion, red seems to look good on me. So, I like to wear red sometimes. Not every single day, but I do like red. But I guess I'm a bot, NPC. These are the many things that they continue to say. Let's go ahead and jump to some other reasons why these people are probably full of BS. All right, we have here rapper / battle rapper, celebrity who is in the industry, Daylight. Now, this used to be Conscious X. This was like his idol, his hero. Any live stream that Daylight would do, or anytime he went on, you would see Mr. Conscious X there in the comment section, always co-signing whatever Daylight said, talking about facts and all that stuff. Now, you wouldn't think a chosen starseed would be so easily deceived by somebody like this in the industry. Of course, he ultimately put an exposed video out on Mr. Daylight. But it's just crazy because if you have all this knowledge and you understand what's going on around you, how is it that you did not see the satanic imagery from the beginning? Because it's always been there. And I mean literally always. Now again, a chosen starseed should have seen this. Just my opinion, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into some of this numerology. Gematria, the very thing that these two like to use in their videos when they expose celebrities. Now, could it be that Conscious X is playing the role also as Mr. President Obama? Normally, I wouldn't agree with this, but if you were to actually go and check this yourselves, y'all would see that President Obama and Conscious X match up in almost literally every single cipher, minus 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. And there's a lot of ciphers. I didn't want to put it all right here because, I didn't want to have to explain that you got to reduce the number and you can see that still would match up. But they matched up in at least 15 to 16 different ciphers. Let's continue. Now we have here Conscious X and terrorist. Now, I'm not claiming that he's a terrorist by any means. Simply showing the information that we so happen to have some matches here in 2 different ciphers. Another interesting thing that Conscious X also matched up with was sapiosexual. Again, in 2 different ciphers. Now, this one, in my opinion, seems to be one that's kind of important. All right, I want you to remember this one. ISIS Commander Conscious X matches up in 2 ciphers. Now, again, keep this in mind, all right, because if we're going to get into something else a little later on about DivineSade. Now, we have here his last name, Sanchez, with matching up with BlackRock in 2 different ciphers. We all know what BlackRock is all about. Disney Sanchez matching up again in 2 ciphers. And we also know what Disney is all about. Tether Sanchez. Now, not saying that he's a tether, just pointing out that we have two matches here in two different ciphers. So now he puts a little play on words with his last name being Sanchez and I guess Conscious X. So he spells it out X Sanchez. And what do you know? X Sanchez and Masons matches up in two different ciphers. Could be nothing, could be him showing us his affiliation. But what do I know? Fictitious character, Sanchez, matching up again. Now this is something that they claimed that I was a bot, right? A fictitious character, something like that. But it seems to match up with the way that you custom write your name with the X and Sanchez. Could be nothing, could be something. Government, X Sanchez. Now, we know that means government. They write it short for that. But what are the chances? Can't make this up, y'all. Manipulation abound. Also matching up with X Sanchez. Lying frauds. Another thing that seems to match up with this X Sanchez, the way that you write it. Satanic corporations. One that kind of made me look at it again. Wow. Matching up with the X Sanchez. Satanic corporations. You cannot make this stuff up, y'all. Now, let's move on to DivineSade. I want to point out that she has Stop Being a Bot written 3 times on her YouTube channel. Not 4 times, not 1 time, not twice. 3 times. Now, how they love to say, they put everything in plain sight. They will hide it right in front of our faces. So maybe they are doing the same, right? It so happens that Stop Being a Bot, written out 3 times, matches up in 2 different ciphers with the Bilderberg Group and the Society of Jesus. So we have Conscious X, BlackRock, DivineSade, Bilderberg Group, Society of Jesus. Starting to seem a little sketchy here, in my opinion. Now, could it be that DivineSade was also playing the role of rapper King Von? Because damn, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exact matches here in 5 different ciphers. Could be nothing, could be something, y'all. Illuminati, Kabbalah, Sorcerer, DivineSade. What do you know? We have a match. It's 876, 867. Same difference, right? Fake people, DivineSade. Like, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might have not even had enough in the picture to get the other ones, but we got 10 here that we can see. Fake people. The thing that they claim everyone else to be actually matches up with DivineSade in a number of ciphers. Lucifer, DivineSade. Yeah, I spelled it with a P, but same shit, right? Y'all see what it means? Lucifer, DivineSade. 4 different ciphers. Now, this here, by no means am I trying to say that DivineSade is one of these words that you see on the screen. I'm simply doing this because I remember there was some buzz going on about her back then, that she was possibly a male to female type of thing going on. A lot of people were claiming this. And in no way am I saying I agree with any of them. I'm simply sharing the information. It so happens to match up in 4 ciphers. Now again, you see the 29 and the 47. It may not seem like it matches up, but it does. All right, you add them up, reduce it, it'll match. All I can say is that it's crazy, because not only does it match up with this one, it matches up with this one. Again, in 4 different ciphers. Could be nothing, could be something. Now, if y'all remember earlier, we had Conscious X matching up with ISIS Commander. What are the chances DivineSade matches up with a ISIS supremacist? So we got a number of different groups here. We got the Bilderberg Group, Society of Jesus, BlackRock, maybe even ISIS. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. It's right here in our faces. All right, y'all. So as I now bring this video to an end, I want to go ahead and say that in no way am I here to try to start any beefs or any back and forth with anyone on YouTube. I really don't care, right? I simply am sharing the information and the things that I uncovered when I went and did my little things when it comes to the numbers, numerology. I know a little bit about it, all right? And when it comes to these two YouTubers here who claim to know the truth or have the truth, right away, when people claim that, you got to look at them kind of side-eye. Because in my opinion, truth is subjective, right? Surely we all know, or we will find out one day, that we've been lied to about almost everything. And those that are running the world don't have our best interests at heart. And they definitely try and deceive people every day, push agendas, do all these crazy things, right? Now, all of this other spiritual stuff, esoteric stuff, all of these other things that these two YouTubers claim that they have all of this secret information on, it's not the way it goes, y'all. It doesn't work like that. And whenever they ask y'all to go hit the Patreon, because that's where the other more secret stuff is at, that should probably make you look at them like, well, hey, I thought you were trying to help us all get out of this matrix that you said. Why we got to go behind a paywall? I've heard all the excuses and the reasons as to why they do it. It's bullshit. It doesn't matter. I'm never going to knock the hustle. Make your money. Get your money. But there's no need to lie to the people to get your money, right? That's what we call, over here, Conspiracy University, we call that a sellout. But once again, y'all, as always, I appreciate every single one of y'all who come over here and rock with me. Y'all keep your eyes open out there, homies. Stay safe.